Alright, colors are in. Everything's looking good. We even got the classic purple timer back. But hello and welcome. This is round 4 of the Hollow Knight Randomizer Tournament. Both these guys are 2-1, same as last race 3 hours ago. If you're joining us again, welcome back. If you're tuning in now, hi, how are you? I'm Palm. This is Jason.
Hello.
But yeah, we should get underway shortly.
Yeah, I am reading chat this time.
That's good. Zeph and I didn't.
Yeah, we noticed.
Oh, what the heck? I don't have this muted. Okay, there we go. Alright, early goals.
Three different maps. They can do most of Green Path Fungal Grubs, but not all.
Yeah, VK mess with moss charging.
Oh yeah. Any of the random goals, which there are quite a lot of, could be pretty early, depending on what they find and what's at shops. One extra mask and one soul vessel could also be pretty early.
Yeah, there are pretty few goals that actually require much of a commitment here. It's a lot of either obtain goals or like you need an item to do it. I guess
Yeah.
killing soul warriors kind of, but like how much?
Just do Ascended Soul Warrior and Radiant Soul Warrior for your two soul warriors, right?
I like how that's unironically possible.
Unfortunately, I think you need to kill a soul warrior in like outside of Godhome first in order to even do Ascended Soul Warrior. So
underlein skipping Fury. I'm so hyped.
It's gonna be Dash now.
Yeah,
that one of
Fury. Fury has to be good. There are a lot of obtain goals, so like I can understand skipping Fury.
Yeah. And there's no UK. Oh, okay. That's pretty nice. That's pretty much just VK MMC for Mathulu there.
Yeah, it also is good progress toward the 3 maps. The scariest part is it could be literally required. So it might be the case that Under will eventually check everything in Crossroads and then go back to Fury.
Yeah. Would be unfortunate if that's the case.
So I was thinking about what Under's doing now. He's checking Grubs and not checking Fury. I don't know if this keeps him ahead of Mathulu or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
14 Grubs dash. 2
3 Grubs Hera. Oh,
three.
two. Okay. I wasn't sure which number that was, actually.
Not many Grubs
So, yeah. That's relevant for Infection, for skipping. I think they're playing on easy, just default settings. But also relevant for defeat White Defender, which needs 3 Dreamers.
Yep. Really interesting here that Underline chose to do this Grubs and not Fury, because it looks like that puts Mathulu slightly ahead. So I guess Fury is marginally faster than Grubs.
Yeah, Fury isn't that... It's not that much of a detour to get there. And Grubs, you need to like view every single item.
I think
Uninformed Potato, I believe you automatically get the Dirtmouth bench if you go down the well. If you, at least not in random, or if you're not doing random start, that's the case. But I don't know about random.
I think in random start you have to bench, but yeah, they'll have access to the Dirtmouth bench. I think Mathulu will go straight to Green Path here, and a lot of this early game is going to be decided if Under can find anything at shops or False Knight, because if not, he's just going to be trailing way behind Mathulu.
Yeah. I mean, shops are pretty strong with the sheer number of random goals on the board.
Yeah.
So, could be good.
And they haven't had to buy anything yet, which is good. Sometimes if you have to buy progression, shops can be harder. Mathulu not going Green Path set. This is really surprising.
Checking Dirtmouth stack. Interesting. I guess racing shops again is rushing shops is pretty good for getting those early goals.
So I guess he's going Shade Skip as well. That's like quite a commitment to shops considering he has Green Path stack.
He might just be going for Sly, but I don't know. I could see it going other.
Yeah. Looks like they'll split, so Under's gonna go False Knight. It's interesting to do something different.
It looks like Under is getting Grubs, probably that Hera, so that skipping to right side or into Fungal is possible.
Yeah, he'll probably want to go into Fungal, and from there he can do the map goals pretty easily. progress toward the grubs, and then massive moss charger and VK.
Yeah, but he's definitely going to get sniped on massive moss charger VK.
I don't know.
Because
it depends.
Hashtag?
Like Mathulu doesn't seem to be rushing it.
Rix, we started default start. King's Pass people arrive. Looks like Mathulu is going for the shade skip.
Both of these guys, a lot of the pain goals getting baited into doing Salubra and Sly could be the right play. But yeah, I'm surprised with Green Path stack. Mathulu doesn't go to Green Path. He might expect that Under went and is going to get locked out of it. There could be a lot of mind games going on here that are really amounting to not much.
Yeah. Mathulu did look like he was pretty hard rushing shops with skipping Dirtmouth Stag as well.
I mean, they both are. Like, Under setting up the same shade skip. What the heck? Yeah, Mathulu skipped Dirtmouth Stag, yeah. No, he's not.
Uninformed Potato, yeah, Hera at 2, Dash at 14, like Quack said.
Vessel Fragment, focus.
Ding, Salubra without your shade, you love to see it.
200 G is nice too. Vessel Fragment is progress toward the goal, but Under will get the first goal. Mathulu's going to be able to check Salubra though. We can see if they trade here, but Mathulu will know what Under did based on this Sly. And Mathulu getting the shard into the stick with shops.
That's a lot of mask shards, but they're pretty expensive, so we probably won't see those bought until a Lem visit.
Yeah, one extra mask is there. And Mathulu now knows. He sees the deep focus.
Yeah, so maybe he goes to a green path now, because he knows Under did not go to green path.
That's what I'd expect, yeah. He might even think that the reason that Under got that first is because Under did the same thing as him, but skipped Fury. Under is kind of notorious for skipping Fury. Because the only way Mathulu gets beat that hard to Sly is either Under didn't set up the shade skip, which is what happened, or Under didn't check Fury.
Yeah. Wraiths is pretty nice, but not really progression unless they find King's Brand or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Mathulu has a lot of information, it's just hard to parse. Like, that one mark, as early as underline marked, it tells Mathulu a lot.
Yeah. Looks like Mathulu's going for Vengefly King now. Possibly also saving the grub to get started on the goal. Nope. Going right past.
Yeah, I'll go past it for now, looks like. Yeah, I don't mind that, especially because Mathulu hasn't checked grubs. It's kind of a risk getting the grub, it's a risk not getting the grub. It's whatever. Wraiths destroys this thing.
Yeah. Wraiths also, like Jet brings up, makes the skip to massive moss charger much easier.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Weaver Song's a goal, right? Yeah. Under gets 2.
Yep.
Little bit of luck going Under's way here. That Sly was better than Salubra, and that False Knight was better than Green Path, but again, Under doesn't have that Green Path stag, which could really hurt him if there's nothing here at Mount.
Yeah. Weaver Song is not a Baldur'd killer in easy logic, but does let you get into Green Path with it anyways.
So Under knows if this is nothing, I think Fury's required progression, because it cannot be that Dreamer.
Yeah, and Moloch isn't in logic for Under because Wraiths was at Green Path. Oh, and looks like Under knows he's going back for Fury.
Under knows. Yeah, there's no Baldur killers. Weaver Song doesn't count in easy logic. He's pissed. He has 2 goals, but he is behind on progression. So it's actually pretty even so far. Mathulu will certainly have the lead in progression, and will certainly have this massive Moss Charger BK goal.
Yep. Also pretty nice from Mathulu getting some early Geo in addition to that, in addition to the goal, because like with all the random goals, like extra mask and extra soul vessel are pretty Geo heavy, as we've seen like several mask shards at shops.
Such an early jump. Yeah, hope you do it. Yeah, Under finds out. It makes a lot of sense what Under did when you analyze it, because what Under did is he checked everything that could possibly be in logic. That's why he did grubs and skipped Salubra, etc. So he knows as early as possible that he has to go back for Fury.
Thankfully for Under, it was green path stag and not something like dash, so he did get those early goals.
And thankfully for Under, Mathulu didn't come here right away. That would have been much worse.
Yeah.
Because Mathulu lost the 2 goals in Crossroads either way, the 2 random goals in Crossroads. So Mathulu in Crossroads was really just ended up being a waste of time.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yuki brings up the white fragment at False Knight is a bit of advantage for Under right now, because Check Void Heart is on the board.
Yep, that'll require 2 white fragments, 2 dashes, and King's Brand. So that's 1 of 5, I suppose.
I wonder if Mathulu doesn't find anything going down to Queen Station, whether he chooses to do the Fireball skip to Fungal. So I guess it has to be something there or at Hornet at this.
Right, those are the only things. Or Moloch with Wraiths.
Oh yeah, Moloch. That's a good point.
Mathulu will still keep an edge over Under here. He's not going to get the grub. I'm surprised. You're very close to the grub there.
Yeah, that's the closest you'll ever be to that grub, really. And it is part of...
Yeah, and you don't know that there's not Claw at 1 grub if you're Mathulu right now. Like, you don't know what's behind grubs.
Valine, sorry, my push to talk makes some pinging sounds, apparently. I found out about this recently, but I am in a fairly noisy place with roommates, so...
So we deal.
Mathulu autopiloting past autopilot. I wonder if underlein will do the same.
Did he go past autopilot? Huh. There's like not many things in logic. I'm surprised you skip autopilot.
Looks like Under is not skipping it.
I wonder if he's rushing somewhere? There's not much you can do in King.
I could very much see it being rushing maps. It looks like he was gathering soul for the Fireball skip.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
And with all the Geo from... Stagna Stag, he might rush the Lore Tablet now. And that's an easier map. Oh, wow.
This is really Mathulu finds progression, Under finds goals.
I'm pretty sure that getting... I guess this might be getting the fungal map and then getting Stag for the
Really
Cliffs map. Or this is it.
That's painful.
Yeah, so Mathulu should be able to get the Howling Cliffs Lore Tablet goal, and probably also the map goal.
Yep. Yeah, I think he can beat Under the maps here. What was it, Stagnest? I missed it.
It was a Rancid Egg.
Oh, insane.
Oh, and the long nail.
He's gonna get so baited! Mathulu thinks Under's here. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
He's surprised when he gets the Lore Tablet goal, I think.
Yeah, he'll be very surprised. Green Path? What are you doing, Under? That ain't it. There you go. Oh, it wasn't even
Wow,
green.
really not even getting the Mato bench. Hard
you
rushing
don't.
this goal because he's behind.
Yeah, I mean, that's the smart thing to do here. He has 2 goals if he rushes it, and he gives Under 2 if he doesn't. It's really tight.
Yeah.
Mathulu's gonna be so confused when he gets the Lore Tablet. Like, what was Under doing? That's such a coincidental long nail, dude.
Clearly Under died in Cliffs.
Yeah. It's possible that Under missed the jump. Because, like, this jump's not too easy.
Oh, Mathulu misses it here.
Are you kidding? Oh, wow. That's tragic. That's a painful missed jump. He's gonna not get this goal now. Unless Under misses it too.
Oh, yeah. Mathulu did have enough soul for an air stall there, so that would have helped, but it looks like he didn't even get... Yeah, okay, Under will get this goal, unfortunately.
Dude, that's painful for Mathulu. that hurts. Yeah, and you warp out
Looks
here.
like Mathulu is going to go rush maps now. Unfortunately, we'll miss out on whatever progression Underline's about to find.
Yeah, he does. This is probably progression too. Like
It's
based on them getting stagnant.
Dream Nail.
Okay,
That's
never mind. Oh, Grimchild. Ah, it's probably Grimchild.
Oh yeah.
Haha, that's funny progression. I'm pretty sure it's Grimchild. I'd be surprised if it weren't.
It's that or Moloch at this point.
Or Hornet, but like the fact that it gave you stag to Dream Nail is so sus.
Yeah, yeah. When you get suspicious items like that early, it's pretty likely to be progressive.
So Under's on his own path to Grub's maps. He's gonna get Hera and then get the map in Fungal, but Mathulu will definitely beat him there.
Yeah.
Oh, update. Dude, I updated the tracker. I swear. I promise. Oh, dude, that hurts. That would have been a good 3-3. That's such a sad jump to miss. Either way, 4-2. Mathulu has a little more information, but Under has that Dream Nail, and I think that Dream Nail is gonna... I'm pretty confident it's either Grimchild or Grim, but Grim's not in logic with only rates.
Looks like Mathulu is going to go do False Knight now. Unfortunately, not anything.
Yeah, he'll start finding these random goals that Under did. Under had the better order here. Oh, you're getting
Under is... Where is Under going?
Phenomenal question.
Did Under not get the Salubra bench?
No, he didn't. Because he just did Sly and dipped out.
Oh, right. Rix, Grim requires 2 spell levels. You don't need dash. It's not in logic right now, but the Grimchild check is something you can get.
The other option is Grimchild is a spell, or Hornet's a spell, or like Moloch's a spell, and then that puts Grim in logic. You can see that too.
Yeah. Aiden, Grim is not in logic, but you can get the Grimchild check by lighting the lantern.
Under is leaving logic in favor of Lord Tablet Basin. Oh, you don't want to go in this. Maybe he's not skipping. I thought he was going to go all the way up to Blue Lake.
Yeah, me too. It looks like he's going back.
Yeah,
I think maybe he just wanted to get the bench first.
Yeah, the better way to do that is if you can skip to Salubra, sit on that bench, and then just keep going to Blue Lake, and then you can always bench warp back to that bench for Salubra, so you don't have to make such things.
Looks like he's skipping to Fungal though.
Yep. Nice to see Legateer's shop. He doesn't have too much money, but he'll have the ogres to grind, and he'll have massive moss charger if he really needs it.
Oh, yeah, it brings up a good point that we forgot about. They can't do the Grim fight because they don't have Grimchild.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I don't think it's Grim, it's progression. I changed my Under. You got a pogo again, buddy. It's not that bad. He doesn't know where to go.
Nice fireball stall from Under.
Yeah, that works too.
I believe you can do it with purely fireball stalls, but I think the pogo version is slightly easier. Looks like Mathulu's grubs now, yeah. He's really hoping that progression isn't in those checks and cliffs he skipped.
I mean, the thing is, the progression at Grimchild could be like dash or claw or something, like something that gets you to Fungal, and then Under finds the next progression and just skips Grimchild, which is fine.
Yeah, but dash or claw would be pretty big at this point either. Your first progression item is really good.
Right, or like
worse
tram paths, and Under needs to skip to Resting Ground, something of the sort.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's something like Tram Pass or like King Station Stag, this is bad for Mathulu since he won't be able to he'll get that, but Under will already have skipped to right side and didn't need that progression.
Either way, we're going to see a new area from Under. He's going to go to right side. He's going to get that Ancient Basin lore tablet is probably on his mind. And Mathulu's going to do one of the checks we haven't seen yet. Again, it's this, Hornet, and Grimchild.
I wonder whether Under goes to Resting Grounds first. It's annoying to go back to Resting Grounds from King Station.
Oh,
Under
you
fails.
gotta wait, yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to pogo the Vengefly once to get onto the platform, or like you can pogo the Vengefly only once to get onto the Salubra platform, and then you start pogoing it to go up vertically.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it
That's-
2 or 3 times even, but you have to wait on the platform and wait for the Vengefly to get more height.
Yeah.
I think Under knows that he just was trying to go a little too fast, honestly.
Oh yeah, Jet brings up a good point. I've completely forgot Zero was a goal, so
please.
we'll be getting that.
Please give me Monomon at Grimchild and Black Egg progression. It's so possible.
Oh yeah, and it looks like Mathulu is following Under here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he does not Grimchild or not Grimchild, Dream now, so can't even race for Zero.
Yeah, Mathulu was doing okay, even behind in goals, but with this decision, he's definitely behind. He's just following Under with 2 less goals and without Dream now. He won't get 0, he won't get... Well, the thing is, Mathulu might go base and lore tablet while Under goes 0, and then Mathulu's okay.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. Yeah, Mathulu might just skip Resting Grounds entirely while Under goes there.
I kind of expect he will. What is this? Yeah, there you go. You can bench here. And he'll get a little more height than Under.
Does Under know he needs to pogo the flying dude to make this jump? Oh, or Wraith.
Oh, this is a hard Wraith skip because you need to conserve like all your verticality.
Yeah.
Close.
That looked close, yeah, but the flying dude is not that bad.
Yeah, VS is much better for that. The flying dude's not terrible either. It just takes a little more time. Like, kind of more of Under trying to go a little faster. Oh, Pogo, dude. He's there to be Pogo. That is why he's in this room. I asked Team Cherry.
Lol.
You can make the jump that Under is doing right now without pogoing that guy, but it's very tight. Same with this jump. You don't need to pogo him, but like you might as well. Oh, you can get him this side. I didn't know this. God. Under's struggling. He's frustrated. The spam lookups. Okay, now he's in trouble. He might just go to Kings at this point. This is dangerous. Oh no. I mean, this could be what Mathulu needs too. Okay,
Oh,
Under barely gets that.
I wonder if he's going to do 0 right now or do Resting Grounds first with 1 health.
He's doing it with 1 health. He destroyed the thing on that side, so he has to go left side. I don't know if you can do this without dash. Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah. It's not that bad. You have lots of backups. Oh, and takes the death. That's really
good. Spore Shroom potentially progress. Ah, no, not an easy.
Yeah, I always forget what the easy baller killers are. I thought Spore Shroom's mild, I think.
Glowing Womb and Grubberfly's Elegy are the only 2 charms.
Is Dash Slash a charm?
No, you can use Dash Slash too, that's an easy. And then Dive and VS. I think that's it.
Yeah, it looks like Mathulu's going down to Ancient Basin now.
I mean, on one hand, I'm happy that it's gonna turn out a little more even. Mathulu got a bit of a break that he needed, but on the other hand, like, you really feel for Under here. He had to do this skip twice, and then he died to 0, and now he has to do this again. I'm getting a lot of lag on the commentary stream, I don't know if you are.
It looks fine to me. It seemed like we were at about the same place when you said, like, now he has to do it again.
Yeah, it's not that, it's just buffering constantly now, so...
Oh, okay. It's fine for me. It might be your internet?
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, this is still really close. It could go either way. If something good is at Resting Grounds, which surely Ender will check, especially something good at Essence, then he'll have a big advantage. But if there's something in Waterways or Left City, Mathulu is way ahead. Oh yeah, we still have not seen Mato from either racer. Both skipped it on the way to that lore tablet and never went back through Stag.
That's fine.
Makes sense. It's a pretty annoying check to go all the way through Stag Nest Stag just for one check. Oh, and Mathulu falls in the loser pit. Unfortunate.
Spoilers. All I see are frames.
Ah, I see. Sorry
I'm
for
gonna
the
try my
spoiler.
magic.
I'm surprised Mathulu wasn't going to Basin, though. He was going left city. Oh, now he's going Basin.
Dude, Under cannot do this. This is painful.
Yeah, he have as much practice from a bunch of random starts that put you right above King's Station.
That was a nice clutch race, though. I don't know if he would have made it without. This is gonna tell Mathulu.
Go on.
This is gonna tell Mathulu once Under marks 0 that Under has Dreamnail, but it's been long enough that Mathulu might not figure out where Dreamnail actually is.
Yeah, he might think that Dreamnail is resting grounds, since that's one place he did to. Did Mathulu skip the bench? That's interesting. I guess he might think that he needs to rush the skull, but Under just marked 0, so unlikely that he'd get that area that fast.
Yeah, surprising to skip the bench. Does he have the Geo for it?
He has 687 Geo.
Yeah,
That's long. Looks like we're getting a Hornet check finally. Mathulu going back looking for where Logic was now that he's gotten the obtainable static goal.
Yeah, but they're not gonna find Grimchild. I mean, Under could very well find something at Essence or Resting Grounds that helps him. There are a ton of checks here with Dreamnail. Like, there's 3 for free.
Oh, and there's Dash. Yeah, okay. So Under is pretty far ahead now with that dash and the goal advantage. I don't know when Mathulu will decide to go up to Resting Grounds.
Yeah, that could likely be Resting Grounds, Staggered, Tram Pass, something of the sort, at Grimchild. That's pretty possible.
Yeah.
Because that Dreamnail is not in Logic. You do need Infection for it, and Infection is not in easy Logic.
Remind me where the Dreamnail... the Dreamnail check, yeah. Dreamnail is in Cliffs, right?
Yeah, the Dreamnail itself is in Logic, the Dreamnail check was not in Logic.
Yeah. Mathulu got Elegant Key, though, at Hornet, which is helpful for 2 Soul Warriors. Oh, and Tram Pass at Dream Shield, under finding all of the random goals. Does he remember it's a goal? He's not marking it. He might not see it. He still hasn't marked it. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see the commentary stream anymore. It might be internet. I don't know. Like, the tracker keeps reloading for me too, so you might have to take over on that.
Okay. Oh, and Under finally marks. Looks like Mathulu is now going back for those Cliffs checks he missed. Probably going to check Motto now, get that Dreamnail, perhaps go to Resting Grounds with. Still hoping that Mathulu will go and check Grimchild. Quack, I'm not sure whether you can get up to Dream now, up to, the Grim Lantern after getting Dream Nail at the bottom. I think the answer is no, but you might be able to do it with some spicy skip. So it looks like Under is going to Left City now, while Mathulu catches up a bit. Potato, I don't know how many charms they each have. Equip 5 charms is actually kind of a mid-game goal because it does take quite a lot of charms. And it looks like Palm has dropped out of the commentary chat. Hopefully his internet gets fixed. But meanwhile, he'll just have me. Wow, it looks like Mathulu is going back for that Grimchild check. So we will find out what logical progression actually was. Interesting. Underline choosing to, or oh no, Underline doesn't have any vertical, can't even check storms. He'll get a bunch of money, probably looking to get one of the extra soul vessel, extra mask, or charms goal. I don't remember there being enough soul vessels to get an extra soul vessel, but I could be wrong. Oh, I'm probably wrong. That's 2. There's a bunch of masks. There were like 3 or 4 mask shards at Salubra. Yeah, Salubra just has 3 masks and some Geo. Oh, huh. Gathering Swarm at Leg Eater. I didn't catch that the first time. Looks like Under's not going to buy it yet, though. Maybe he doesn't realize, or realizes now. Oh, Claw at Grim. That's really big. So now Mathulu will have a bit of lead in progression. But unfortunately still does not have Dash. So we could be seeing a comeback here. That was logical progression. I don't think there's actually any quick goals that gives Mathulu, unfortunately. Though it does give some quick checks like Well, which I'm sure we'll see here. And the Relic above King Station. Yeah, Green Path Fungal Grubs is a thing that Mathulu could do, but it's a pretty long goal. Oh, and Tier? I guess lore tablets and teachers' archives is possible, but pretty Hopefully Mathulu finds some horizontal... Oh, and dive. Okay, all the progression. Really has been Under finding the random goals. Mathulu found in finding progression. What is this now from Mathulu? Oh, we're seeing Stone Sanctuary Journal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take Under to get that claw. It's a pretty annoying check to go back for. And it might just be the only vertical that's in logic. Or even possible to get without vertical. Under will get some of the money goals here, while Mathulu gets the progression. Yeah, this Mathulu is has more progression in having vertical with Claw, but doesn't have horizontal, which means he'll be going much slower than Under. and is way behind on goals. So this is a pretty interesting race still. Oh, Rip Palm look alone for the rest of this race then. Unfortunate. So Under is going back, possibly actually going to do that Grimchild check now, while Mathulu starts on Fungal and Green Path Grub. Palm Claw was at Grimchild, so Mathulu checked that and got really paid off for following logic. We might see Under making the big brain play here of realizing he's out of logic and going to check the in-logic checks, but he might just be going for Essence. It looks like Mathulu's going back for that massive Moss Charger grub and presumably also the check behind it. Meanwhile, Under getting Motto, I wonder whether he'll continue to go get that claw at Grimchild. Nope, it looks like he's warping out. Really unfortunate for him. Or maybe he's looking at his tracker log or helper log to see what the last input logic things are. No, he's just going to rest and grab. Yeah, he's getting Kingsbrand now, which will let him check Abyss Shriek and not much else. I don't know whether he has Lifeblood. And it's possible to get Lifeblood Core with just Dash, I believe. Essence had Kingsbrand, yeah. That Under just picked. Oh, and C-Dash. Okay, that's pretty big. Oh, not going to get the grub, or... Is Mathulu not getting the grub? Yeah. Cyberspace Sloth. Oh, he got the grub. He just got it before. Okay. I believe the Lifeblood Charm was at Essence. I don't know how much Essence. So with C-Dash, that doesn't open up that much in terms of goals for Mathulu, but it does speed him up significantly, which is going to be pretty. Do we have a Hamathi coming in to replace Palm, perhaps? I just saw Hamathi join the voice chat.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, Hamathi.
This is shaping up to be quite the interesting race. Almost entirely different item sets for the two racers.
Yep. I think at this point, Mathulu very clearly has a progression lead, a movement lead, that is, with
I feel like we'll see
C-Dash
that maybe 5 minutes or so before Under last location's Grimchild, which seems pretty likely at this point. Unfortunately for Under, that simple key is going to be very distracting.
Yeah. I don't think Under has checked Hornet or Moloch either, so if he's going for in-logic checks, he might go for those slightly less annoying ones first, which would be pretty bad.
Yeah, I believe we even already saw Under do a Glyphs revisit to check Cyclone.
Yeah.
And so given that, and the fact that he didn't check Grimchild while he was there, I think that that will be the very last item on his agenda.
Yep.
So what would you do in Mathulu's position? I guess he's rushing the last fungal grub.
Yeah. There's not that much you can do in terms. There's not that many static goals. Probably like kill 2 soul warriors is pretty good. You like get to check Sanctum and Star Rooms along with that, probably. Stalking Devouts could be a thing, though I don't think Mathulu has Lantern, so that will be pretty annoying. But I know you're pretty fond of Dark Deep Nest Timothy.
Yeah, I definitely think the best thing to do in this situation is, like you said, do the 2 soul warriors first, and then following that, hoping to find, maybe a better spell along the way, go do lore tablets in archives.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying with just Wraiths, but it's doable.
Yeah, I think just Wraiths is maybe a 3 cycle? 4 cycle? I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's very slow, for sure.
It does look like Under is heading back to do some green path checks, probably Hornet. I don't remember if he did Acid Bridge and Thorns yet. Oh yeah, Kangaroo points out in chat that he could, in fact, that is, Mathulu could, in fact, get the Soul Vessel. There were 2 at shops, and he found one somewhere. I think it may have been like Queen Station or Fungal or something.
Yeah. The big thing you just really want to see is Mathulu managed to make something at this time where he has a progression lead. This grub goal is very time consuming.
Yeah, it does come with a lot of checks along the way, at least. So there's that. Like, Mathulu will probably be getting some benches and fungal checks here. Mathulu could even go technically do any one Radiant boss right now. He has Dive, Simple Key, and Dream now.
Yeah, definitely not a priority, I think. But
yeah, it's a very long goal with
it is possible,
really
like you
long
said.
damage. He did kill Massive Moss Charger and does have Quick Slash, so it'll be. At least I think he has Quick. Yeah, it shows on this tracker, so that will perhaps be a faster kill than False Knight, but we'll see. Looks like Under is checking Balder Shell? Yeah, he's equipped Glow.
I am a little disappointed to see Mathulu continue here. Obviously, there are a lot of obtained goals, but
Oh, and that's the 3rd Dreamer we've seen. I don't think Mathulu's gotten Hera. I forget where that was. But Black Egg Temple is in Logic now. Oh, chat is informing me that Hera was 2 grubs.
not sure what Mathulu is trying to do here with Crystal Heart, but does eventually get across.
I think I saw him attempt the claw-only cursed wall jump to get over to claw, but only attempted it once.
And that's just embarrassing from Under, forgetting to check Vanilla Mantis Claw, where it always is.
Indeed. So that's another claw that Under could get that is a bit less cursed, or a bit easier to think of than the Grim Lantern, I think.
Yeah, I just am really frustrated by not seeing goals at the moment. I know it's tempting to just keep on doing checks with so many obtained goals, but the odds of them paying out is too low.
I do think, I'm pretty sure Mathulu did go and check Grubs earlier, so if he remembers Hera's there, he can check Black Egg Temple and also do White Defender even. So, it's a pretty annoying goal to do, but it's possible. Meanwhile, random checks continuing to pay off for Under with World Sense, which I believe is on the board. I thought I saw it. Yeah, there he marked it.
That's Under's 9th goal. 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . . . . 。 .
9th goal. . Yeah, with it can be pretty tempting to full clear an area when you can and not leave anything behind, like not strand any checks. But when you're this far behind on goals, you kind of have to go get the static ones that you can.
Yeah, and also in particular hope that the random goals you need are going to be at dense locations, but this is actually good for Mathulu. Finds his second dream nail.
Under does find dive. I'll probably throw him off the scent for claw for even longer now.
Yeah, that's true, and that could actually lead to a fluke marm check, even, which would be a huge waste of time.
Under not quite able to equip 5 charms. Needs one more charm notch or one notch charm. Well, Mathulu is heading in a pretty good direction. We'll be getting Dash pretty soon at Dream now, presumably.
Dash is
under finding Nailmaster's Glory, another goal for
getting his 10th goal from equipping 5 charms.
Unfortunately, for Mathulu, Under will get the first look at 2 checks and trips, but fortunately for Mathulu, Under can't get the other 2 checks quite yet without vertical.
Yeah. Obviously, Dash is nice for Mathulu, and there's a pretty good chance of a random goal being at the 4 crits checks as well.
5 if you count Flower Quest, though I doubt anyone's doing that at this point in the race.
No. Even if there were a random goal there, it's very possible that if Mathulu were to go for it, Under would be able to get 3 goals in the time it took to get that one.
Yeah. Interesting question. If if there were somehow 3 goals at Flower Quest, and Under had the movement to get there, do you think it would be correct for Under to do Flower Quest right now instead of going for other things?
Yeah, certainly. I think that at this point, if you're Under with a 6-goal lead, it's pretty easy to just make safe winning plays that your opponent can't afford to make in their position. In other words, if you're Mathulu, your incentive is to go for short, quick goals, and if you're underlein, you can just counter that easily by going for slow goals, slow static goals.
Yep. Wow, Mathulu not even checking crypts. This is probably rushing the 2 Soul Warriors goal, which is actually pretty...
Unfortunately, it is time up for Mathulu. He took a little too long. Under going to get Willow here. And has a number of choices with Wings and Dash movement.
Yeah. With Wings and Dash and a simple key and dive, Radiant Boss is doable. Stalking Devouts is doable. And it looks like, oh, that was an extra soul vessel, so that puts Under up to 12.
Yep, and now it's just a race for Soul Warriors. Mathulu may have a slight lead, but it will be extremely close.
Yeah, Mathulu has a bit more damage with VS. I think that's probably the best spell for Soul Warriors.
Under's getting a little lost, not knowing what movement unlocks what here.
Yeah. Under will have to go the long way around.
At this point, at this point for Mathulu, it's really just how many goals can he get on the board before the race ends. Every goal will improve his final seeding, for the record, so it certainly is no reason to give up early, but it would be really extraordinary to see it come back here.
Yeah, he would have to basically spend the next like 7 or so goals
And
locking out under.
Mathulu's going the wrong way. This is the end.
Yeah, you want to go the other way first. Or you don't even need to go this way if you're just doing Sanctum and don't care that much about being able to drop down from this bench to...
Yeah, and I can definitely sympathize with this. I have died to the Soul Warrior here too many times to count, but this is not a situation for safety.
Oh, he might want to equip that charm first. So how do you feel about that bench that both runners just took him off? Yeah, I hear it's a good bench. Chad's telling me.
It's a very good bench for Mixer. Its use in unknown routes I would consider to be very questionable, but that's a different conversation. Alright, so will Vengeful Spirit be enough to catch up about right around 10 seconds behind entering?
Yeah. I believe Under has Mark of Pride equipped while Mathulu has Quick Slash. Not sure which is going to be better for this.
I would prefer Mark of Pride personally, but that's just because I think in general, getting the full potential out of Quick Slash is very hard.
Yeah, especially with a boss that backs away from you and gets knocked back as much as Soul Warrior.
Yeah, you need something like Steady Body to really use Quick Slash, and at that point, it just isn't worth 4 notches.
Isn't it 3?
Quick Slash plus Steady Body.
I'm yeah. Okay, it looks like Under kills the Soul Warrior first.
About a 5-second lead, gonna be a bit larger because Mathulu had to heal. And it seems like Mathulu has a feeling that he spent a bit too much time here because he skips the Geo and warps out to get a heal.
Yeah, this is almost certainly Under's race to lose.
Yeah. Without some heroic efforts by the Spell Twisters here.
Mathulu instinctively going for that lever even though it's useless towards getting to the Soul Ward. A bit lost. You don't often go this way in Soul Sanctum unless you are in fact looking to kill a Soul Warrior, because the other way is just faster, because you get to skip the Soul Warrior.
And even in the one speedrun that does go this way, all skills, it uses Dash Slash to skip the lever. So that will end it 13-4. Really brutal seed for Mathulu.
Yep. Found all the progression, but unfortunately none of the goals.
And even found a number of the goals, but just a couple seconds too late.
I believe Under said that he would not be available for post-race commentary due to wanting to get to sleep sooner, but that we'll probably get Mathulu in here.
Yeah, Under in a European time zone, gonna be very tired, so...
Hello.
Hello.
Oh man, that
That seed really beat you up, didn't
it did. It did in fact beat me up. Mostly I think it was the board. Just all the obtains. I either found them just after Under did or, you know, some time later.
Yeah, you skipped past, like, for example, the autopilot check, and Under found that. And unfortunately, you beat Under to Stagnus, but that was Long Nail, which was the other half of that goal, which was already marked.
Yeah, so when I found Long Nail, I thought, oh, he's in Stagnest already, so I probably won't get the Cliffs thing. And then I sense. And then I realized as I was falling that the Cliff's lore tablet hadn't been marked. And I was like, wait, did he not go to Stag Nest? So then I worked, but it was too late at that point.
Yeah, and then because
Yeah,
you worked
true.
out, you missed the dream nail. It was just such a terrible combination of events to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I also
At
played
that
pretty
one
poorly
moment.
at the start. Like, I definitely could have gotten like an extra mask, probably. I don't know exactly how much geo I needed, but I didn't have a lot of relics, so I was kind of hoping for something in city. But then I fell down and just said, okay, never mind. I'll just come back for this later. At some point, I thought, okay, I need to find the actual progression, so I just went and did the remaining checks in left side. And then found the progression chain, which was find the dream nail in Cliffs, light the lantern, and get your claw at Grimchild.
Of course, who
Yeah.
knows what the real progression chain is, given that we also found the Mantis Claw at Mantis Claw and the Monarch Wings at Crystal Peak Dive Egg. In fact, Under did not find.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, this board did not... Like, I found a ton of movement all back to back, but, like, none of the goals are really quick with what I was finding. Like, I think I found Isma's Claw, Dive, like, all in a row. And then it wasn't super helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the end, Under barely even needed static goals to win. You know, all
Yeah.
those late static goals you could have gone for wouldn't have been enough to narrow it at that point.
Yep. Yeah. By the time I think the nail in the coffin was the soul vessel at Willow, which was the one piece of movement I was missing at that point was wings, and then it also led to a random goal, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, you really had to hope before Under found wings that Under would miss vertical for a long time while you caught up.
Yeah.
But unfortunately did not.
Yeah. I assume he. Well, wait. How? I guess he found the wings right around the time he dream nailed Willow. So what was he just had dash for a while?
Yeah, he just had dash for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty
That
much.
makes sense.
And then finally got dive from Soulcatcher. He was revisiting.
Yeah, and then went to Peaks and got wings at the dive egg entrance.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so Fungal was not in logic at the time when I lit the lantern, so that had to be the intended progression. The claw at claw was a dupe.
Yeah, there was.
Seem right.
Yeah, I don't think you had access to the dash and resting grounds before the claw at Grimchild. I don't even think you had access to the dive in Mound because I don't think you had any boulder killers for a long time.
Not in logic. We had Weaver Song, but that was it. Yeah, so I checked the helper log after finding the dream nail because I thought that was my last logical check. And the only thing that was there was Shops and Grimchild. And I went, oh, I have to light the lantern and that will be my progression. I was kind of hoping that it would be just at that point I was basically already lost. So I was kind of hoping that that's where the third dreamer would be. But it was just Claw, so I had to try to actually make use of it. I wonder what was at Black Egg Temple in the end.
Did you not remember that Hera was at 2 grubs?
I remembered. It was just going to be slow to go do for just one check, so I thought I needed to get some of these random goals and hope that I can find or hope that I can beat him to some of the static ones as well. But at that point, it was pretty tough.
Yeah, it really was amazing to see so much in the first half of the seed. Yeah, that Tram Pass location.
Oh yeah, where were Tram Pass and World Sense?
Tram Pass was at Dream Shield.
Oh, okay.
I forget where World Sense was. It was pretty late.
Possibly not Autopilot, but maybe something else.
Yeah, Autopilot was Marketide.
Rafters, I was thinking.
No,
I checked Rafters in the end.
Oh, Thorns.
Yeah, chat said
Thorns. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping to find something random over in right side, but unfortunately, when I fell down, I thought, okay, I don't really have too much time to waste anymore, and decided to just rush that the Ancient Basin lore tablet. I probably should have continued and just checked more of right side, hoping for those random goals, but I thought it would be more worthwhile to find whatever the actual progression was. Unfortunately, it just took too long.
Yeah. If horizontal movement had been a little more buried, that strategy probably would have paid out.
Yeah. So I just
But
checked the spoiler log, and unfortunately, there was nothing at Black Egg.
What
Tragic.
a bait. Yeah. See, by the time I found the third dreamer, I think I had at least Claw C dash Isma's dive. So I thought, yeah, it might be a dash, but you know, even then, I don't know that it's worth all the time it would take for me to go check it. I was hoping for Vanilla World Sense when I found the third dreamer, though, but then that got marked a bit later.
Yeah. Yeah, so the logic was in fact Mantis Claw as your first actual piece of movement, followed by Tier. The wings that underfound were the non-dupe wings. The dupe was at Distant Village Stag, which was at Holland Steel Green Path. I don't know which one that is. Oh, that's the Ash.
Ah, makes sense.
Interesting. That actually would have been an accessible dupe pretty early on. Given
Yeah,
where
as
it's
soon
at.
as getting Isma's or C dash.
But it really didn't make sense to do the Green Path revisit
No.
for either of you.
Yeah, I was just trying to go places that were relatively dense and try to get the goals along the way. I was hoping that he might not have found the Elegant Key. I don't remember where I found that.
Hornet?
Oh,
Yeah,
Hornet, yeah.
He had in fact gone back and done some Green Path checks. That's how he got Thorns and the Elegant Keel.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah, I was hoping I had a bit more time than I did, but unfortunately didn't quite pay out.
I really appreciate the vanilla dupe claw.
Yeah, claw is always vanilla. I mean, it might not be the intended claw, but there will always be a claw at claw.
That is one of the laws of Randomizer. And if it isn't at claw, it's at Sharp Shadow.
Or NMG.
Yeah, there's really not that many options, you know, when it comes down to it for where claw can be. One of those things you pick up pretty quickly. But anyways, I think that we're going to close out here. We have our next race in just 55 minutes between DFT and Tash. So we're going to see if we can get a couple people to sign up for commentary and put on a good show for that. So.
I did not know that race was was happening. Interesting. I didn't realize you could schedule them within 2 hours.
Yeah, I think that was probably a little presumptuous of them, but fortunately this race didn't go over.
Yep, this was a quick enough one.
So
yeah, GG.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, make sure you guys tune in to that next race in just about an hour.
Alrighty. See you then.
Take care.
Goodbye.